the Niners have Jimmy Garoppolo. They're trying to trade him. They have Trey Lance. That's the plan for the future. But every time a quarterback is available, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, it's like, oh, are the Niners in the market? Why are these rumors constantly swirling around the Niners?
Well, first of all, the 49ers should feel flattered because only the best quarterbacks are rumored to go to San Francisco. It's not like when Carson Wentz was available, they're like, I don't know, could he be a 49er?
Not,
It's
yeah.
Baker Mayfield, here we go. But no, it's the best quarterback. So one, that tells you the standard in the organization, the greatness that's expected. But I think this is the 49ers' fault. And they were very quick to come out and shut down that Deshaun Watson rumor. Very quick. How fast did Mayoko and some of these other guys branch? These guys came out immediately and tried to put out that fire. Obviously, that is the 49ers reaching out saying, no, we have no interest in Deshaun. That's not what we're doing here. But the 49ers only can blame themselves because they have not come out at any point and said, Trey Lance is our quarterback. We love Trey Lance. He is the starter. That's it. He's what we're moving forward with. And so because of that, you leave the door open for all these rumors. And the 49ers having a great team, very good roster, I should say that. Having a very good roster, why wouldn't great players want to come and put this team over the top? Right? They're saying, okay, well, I'm a great quarterback. This is a very good roster that's ready to win. If I go there, we are winning a Super Bowl. You're having some major difficulty there with the camera.
I just got this 4K. Anyway, here we go. Sorry, here we go. Damn. Yeah. I don't know.
You'll figure it out. There's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, so to me, this is the 49ers' fault. They haven't put out these fires by announcing Trey Lance as the quarterback.
Yeah, but at the same time, like a quarterback like Trey Lance, everyone compares him to Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen went to a straight-up rebuilding team where they had time. They're like, hey, take 3 years. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Trey didn't go to a team like that. Everyone, I think, even if you like Trey, they were like, how are you on the Niners timeline? The Niners are supposed to be winning right now. You're a project. Not like a project in the sense that like you just lack experience. And he may need less playing time. He might be better than we expect. But still, like, you'd be better off going to a team that's like has a coach in his first year where you guys can grow together. And so I think a lot of people felt that probably last year Watson was the Niners' first choice before that whole thing blew up in his face and the Niners probably pivoted. I mean, I can't get over the fact that the day the Niners drafted Lance, that morning, before they committed all those resources to him, they called up Green Bay and was like, hey, could we trade for Aaron Rodgers?
True,
it was like right before asking a girl out, you hit up your ex. It was like, hey, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? It was like, really? Like, that's messed up. So how committed are you to Trey? I like Trey Lance a lot, but like from the Niners perspective, with Trey Lance as their starter, they have the sixth best odds to win the Super Bowl, according to Vegas, whatever that means. They had Watson, they'd be number one tomorrow. For real.
Yeah, we won 100%. They had Watson, Rodgers, or Brady.
Exactly. So how do you like not even consider that?
But I mean, they kind of were, it sounds like, right? Like they were, the wording was very specific, right? You pointed this out to me that the wording was very specific. They said that they're not meeting with Watson. That is very different than I have no interest in Watson, which is what other people are reporting. There is no refute to that.
It's like if you're married and like Halle Berry hits you up in like 97 and you're like, look, I'm not flirting with Halle Berry, okay? But I'm just saying, if she hit me up and was like, let's get married, I might have to do that because she's on my list. It's Halle Berry. But I'm not actively pursuing Halle Berry. But I'm telling you, dear, that if she were to pursue me, how could I say no? That's basically what the Niners are saying, right? Like, look, I'm not trying to cheat on you, but if it's Halle Berry. So if Halle Berry hits me up, I'm just going to have to make, a decision that any man would make. That's basically what they're saying. Am I wrong?
So you're not actively seeking Halle Berry, but if
No,
Halle Berry
I'm
seeks
not
you,
pursuing
okay, I
her.
get it.
But if
Yeah,
Halle Berry were to pursue me,
yeah, I get it.
1997, who am I? I'm just one man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what the Niners are saying. That's what they're saying, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's true. It is a good point.
It's
Yes.
all about like, I'm not trying, I'm not cheating, you're not flirting. Like, yeah, but if she presses the issue, if Deshaun Watson presses the issue, like, well, I'd be stupid. Of course,
It's the whole argument.
of course.
It's the whole lying versus telling the whole truth argument, right? Like, no, I'm not lying. I didn't tell you
That's
everything.
why it
That's
was
different.
important to say they're not meeting. I did not flirt with her. We didn't hang out.
Exactly.
I don't even know Halle Berry. I don't know Halle like that. But if she was hitting me up, I'm like, it's Halle. So I don't.
Right.
But they
No,
haven't
that's
met up.
it.
They
I think
haven't
you're
met
on
up
point.
yet. Look, the Niners, they have Debo, they have Kittle, they have Mitchell, they have Ayuk, they have Trent Williams, they have Kyle, and the defense is even better. So
Yeah.
what quarterback wouldn't want to come here? I mean, it's obvious, right?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
you're
one,
right.
one more thing. Every time the 49ers think about making a big move for a veteran quarterback and they don't, that dude wins in the Super Bowl the next freaking year. Am I wrong? It was Tom Brady first. They were like, no, Tom. Super Bowl for him. And then it was Stafford. They were like, and the Rams pulled the trigger, and then he won the Super Bowl. If the Niners don't go after Watson, the team he goes to absolutely could win the Super Bowl next year. He's that freaking good. If he goes to the Saints, if he goes to the Colts, that team could win the Super Bowl because he's legitimately a top 3 quarterback in the league.
Even Cleveland's a good roster if he ends up with Cleveland. Really, the only team I look at, I think the Panthers have a good roster. The only team that he could go to that's sniffing around, it seems, is Atlanta. That's the only team that's not in contention to win a Super Bowl next year with him on it. So
I'm not going to say the allure of Atlanta. I'm not going to even go there. Trey Niners says, what happened to the hype about all these players wanting to play for Kyle? It's not looking that way. Or are the Niners just cheap to pay these guys? They're cheap. Cheap.
you're like a bird. Cheap, 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 cheap.
Hey, they wanted Chandler Jones but couldn't get him. How come?
They're in on everybody, Grant. You've seen the reports.
No one has
like
kicked
everybody.
tires harder or better than John Lynch ever. This dude is out here kicking tires all day. Where's John? Oh, he was kicking some tires. He kicked 48 tires in the last hour. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Constantly kicking the tires, but not really pulling the trigger. Any chance our Niners get Brady or Watson? I'm exhausted with all the Kobe rumors. It seems like Brady's probably stuck in Tampa, but I think Watson's going to actually get himself out of Houston. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't see either one of these coming true. For sure, Brady's staying in Tampa. It's funny because when Brady came back and announced he was coming back, a lot of people thought that would respark the rumors. It has not at all. There's zero rumors there. And he's been actively recruiting players to come to Tampa Bay. So
El Jefe says media needs to be taught respect for Lance. I don't get it. But yeah, I respect Lance. I like Lance.
maybe
But
Todd.
I can't fault the
Maybe-
Niners
maybe-
for talking to Halle Berry if Halle Berry's, hitting them up. Most are on the Dolphins now, Grant. We talked about it. Good luck, Miami. I would love to see Trey Lance train with Josh Allen instead of Zach Wilson. Says Froylan.
It's more about it's not who he's training with, it's who's training him. That's what's important.
Yeah. Nishant Pandya says, with Mostert gone, which free agent running back would you acquire? None. I would never, ever, ever, ever sign a free agent running back. Draft him. Sign him. I would sign an undrafted free agent. I'm just saying.
I'm drafting a running back round 5, 6, or 7 every year. Every single year. That's what I'm doing.
That's what you got to do. Jesse, that Moco did Gorilla Gel on much love, says Jonathan Chavez. I like his. I'm over.
It's Crew Fiber. It's Crew Fiber. That's what I use.
There's nothing wrong with you using product. I use a little product here and there sometimes.
Got to.
Ben Poole says Lance for Watson. JD trade value increased. See, that's the thing. I don't know that Houston wants. I think that's the major holdup here. I don't feel like Houston's like, we like Davis Mills. And they could be wrong, but they haven't seen Trey Lance in practice. No one has seen Trey Lance. He's the man behind the curtain. The Niners are hiding him. They've seen Davis Mills. I like Davis Mills. He seems like Jimmy Garoppolo with a little bit of mobility and maybe some football IQ, which is an interesting thought. I kind of like Davis Mills, so it's interesting. I don't know if they're going to figure it out.
I feel like Lance, if he had stayed in college, would have more value to these teams than if the 49ers put him out on the market right now.
Ryan says, my wife gave me permission to cheat with Halle Berry given the opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
Ryan's interested. He's not meeting, but he's interested.
I'm not hitting up Halle Berry, but Trey, you gotta understand that if Halle Berry hit me up, she's on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you, Ryan. Watson for TL. Bosa 2022 second. Would Houston do it? Damn.
Yeah, they would probably do it. And that's what it would take. Realistically, it would be Bosa, Trey Lance, and probably a pick. Yes, I agree. Yeah, and I wouldn't do it.
Jimmy McGlinchey, Kinlaw, a third, a sixth to Houston for Watson, a fifth. Trey Lance, Atlanta for Pitts. Whoa, that's a lot.
That's a lot. There's no way that they would do that. Why would they take the 49ers' biggest piles of crap and be like, yeah, we'll give you Deshaun Watson and then Lance for Pitts? Like, there's no way.
Jimmy Garoppolo, only if we get McGlinchey and Kinlaw too.
Wait a minute. The sixth, though. The sixth is really the cherry on top.
No, I appreciate you.
No, that was super. Hey, that would be a great scenario, but there's no way that they're doing it.
Jesse, lay out a